Look around you. Across the world, democracy feels like it's in crisis. Crowds fill the streets, angry and disillusioned, convinced the system has failed them. Elections spark bitter disputes, with mainstream leaders questioning the legitimacy of the vote. The democratic consensus that shaped the post-war world is unraveling. This isn't an abstract problem, it's our reality, threatening liberty, equality, and self-rule. Economic anxieties, cultural backlash, and disruptive technologies fuel this global democratic recession. But the most dangerous symptom is the collapse of faith in democratic institutions. Parliaments are dismissed as corrupt, courts as politicized, and the press as the enemy. Into this vacuum step demagogues, promising order and easy answers, hollowing out democracy's spirit. The rituals of voting remain, but mutual respect and shared fate are vanishing. Never have so many lived under democracies, yet their quality and stability are more fragile than in decades. Political language is coarser, opponents are seen as threats, and every contest feels existential. In these tense times, history offers not easy answers, but urgent warnings. Two thinkers, John Dewey and B.R. Ambedkar, studied democracy's collapse and what it takes to save it. In 1937, as fascism rose and communism beckoned, John Dewey warned of democracy's internal decay. He saw that a society could keep the forms of democracy, elections, legislatures, courts, while losing its soul. Dewey's fear: when the means of politics become undemocratic, democracy dies, no matter the stated goals. On the right, he saw money and corporate power corrupting politics, turning citizens into passive consumers. On the left, he saw the temptation to use force and silence dissent, destroying the habits of tolerance and inquiry. For Dewey, democracy was a way of life, not just a system, a daily practice of faith in ordinary people's capacity to govern themselves. The greatest threat was losing this faith, surrendering to money or force. When that happens, democracy becomes a hollow shell, animated by undemocratic forces. Half a world away, B.R. Ambedkar, architect of India's constitution, saw democracy's fragility from another angle. As a Dalit, he knew political structures meant little atop deep social inequality. Ambedkar argued democracy can't take root in a society built on undemocratic foundations, like India's caste system. He warned that political equality, one person, one vote, was hollow if social and economic inequality persisted. The vote, he said, was a mere ornament if caste dictated one's worth. For Ambedkar, democracy was about daily life, people interacting as equals, bound by fraternity. The caste system, a system of graded degradation, was the antithesis of fraternity. Without social revolution to annihilate caste, India's democracy would remain a fragile top dressing, easily washed away. Elections might create the illusion of popular will, but real power would stay with the privileged. Democracy, he insisted, must be both political and social to survive. Dewey and Ambedkar offered two diagnoses for democracy's crisis. Dewey feared the ethical decay of established democracies, where money or violence replaced reason and respect. Ambedkar confronted the absence of a democratic culture in a society built on hierarchy. Dewey's worry: democracy hollowed out from within. Ambedkar's democracy still born on undemocratic soil. Dewey called for a renewal of democratic habits, Ambedkar for a social revolution to create fraternity. Both saw democracy as more than laws or institutions. It's an ethical proposition about human equality. Whether Dewey's democratic faith or Ambedkar's fraternity, the core is the same: democracy cannot survive without mutual respect and equal worth. A society that denies equality cannot sustain democracy. Today, Dewey and Ambedkar's warnings ring truer than ever. Dewey's fear of corrupted democratic means is reality. Dark money, social media manipulation, and propaganda undermine reasoned debate. Ambedkar's warning about social hierarchy persists. Caste in India, race in the US, fracturing democracy's promise. Political actors exploit these divisions, using disinformation and populism to pit groups against each other. This strategy attacks democracy on both fronts, bypassing deliberation and deepening social divides. The result is normalized inequality and eroded fraternity. Leaders who disparage minorities or opponents chip away at democracy's foundation. They signal that some voices matter less, normalizing hierarchy over equality. This is the fulfillment of Dewey's and Ambedkar's worst fears, democracy's tools used to reinforce undemocratic instincts. The crisis is not just institutional, it's cultural and ethical. Dewey and Ambedkar teach us that democracy's survival isn't guaranteed by constitutions or elections. Democracy is a daily moral task, requiring citizens to uphold the equal dignity of all. We must reject undemocratic means, even for causes we believe are just. As Dewey warned, coercion and manipulation dismantle democracy from within. As Ambedkar insisted, political equality is fiction without social equality. The work of democracy is building fraternity, dismantling prejudice, creating opportunity, and fostering empathy. Democracy is a fragile achievement, always at risk from our worst instincts. Its defense lies not just in institutions, but in us, in our choice to treat others with respect and to reject the politics of hate. Only then can liberty and equality endure for all.